Hello guys and welcome to a quick guide for all the guns in Ballistic. Today I'm going to show you which gun is the best and which gun you should use. So let's start with the Ranger pistol. It does 26 damage and has a fire rate of 5.75. They actually kind of nerfed it from the original Ranger pistol. As you can see, it fires a bit slower. But yeah, there's no upsides. It's just straight up worse. But it's fully automatic. And so let's get to the damage. It takes 2 shots to the head to kill somebody and 4 shots to the body. But keep in mind, this dummy is only at 100 HP. So yeah, if people are gonna have like 150 health, then it takes 6 shots to the body. So yeah, that's about the Ranger pistol. It's probably the worst pistol I've ever seen in Fortnite. So yeah, let's move on to the Chris Vector. It shoots and bursts, has a suppressor, and a 1.5 times scope. The fire rate is 8.32. Damage is 27. So let's see. It takes 2 bursts to the body, and I'm pretty sure 1 burst to the head. Yeah. But if the opponent has 150 HP or above, then it takes 2. Which I can't show you right now because this dummy only has 100 HP. So I probably wouldn't recommend this gun just because there's a way better gun up ahead for like SMGs. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it has a bunch of damage fall-offs too, so I'll see you in a minute. Alright, now that I have arrived at 110 meters, I will, oh shoot, I can't actually mark that. I will show you the damage drop-off. Yeah, it only does 17 damage, which is pathetic. So let's see how long it takes to kill. Yeah. But yeah, keep in mind your arm probably gonna be like 100 meters away from your target when you're playing Ballistics. So yeah, actually we can start with the Hyper SMG now because we're right here. It has a fire rate of 13.33 and a damage of 26. So let's see the damage drop off. I can't actually see the target right now. Oh, there it is. 15 damage is actually kind of pathetic too. Let's try to go for a headshot. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't really work. I'm gonna get closer to the dummy so I can more accurately show the gun. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so basically, it's if you play Valorant, like there's a SMG with a collapsible stock. It's basically like that. You could use it while moving too, because the spread isn't actually that big if you're close up. Like, see, if I'm walking, I could still hit like the dummy with all my shots. But keep in mind, it's obviously better to always go for headshots. And as you just saw, it takes 2 shots to kill on the head. Now let's see how many shots it takes to the body. Alright, it took 4 shots. So, I mean, in my opinion, it's better than the Thunder SMG, I think that's how it's called. But yeah, it's still not great. We still have ARs up ahead. So now we got the Nemesis AR, and hold up, I know what you're about to say. Oh, the Nemesis AR is so trash, the fire rate is so low. Yeah, maybe the old Nemesis AR, but now take a look at the new one. I know, it shreds. The old Nemesis AR had, hold up, where is it now? Oh, there it is. The old Nemesis AR had a fire rate of 5, and the new one has a fire rate of 9 9.75, which is actually crazy right now. But yeah, it also has a 1.5 scope, and I forgot to say it about the Hyper SMG. It has a 1.15 times scope, I think. Um, yeah. Anyways, the Nemesis AR does 40 damage, which is actually crazy. It's 2 shots to the body. Wait, no, it's 3 shots to the body if the dummy is at 100 HP, and it's 1 shots at the head. It does 160 damage. So even if your opponent has 150 health, it's gonna be no match for the Nemesis AR. It's basically like the AK if you play Counter-Strike. But we still have another AR. So there we have the Striker AR, and I mean everybody knows how strong the Striker AR is from Battle Royale, but they changed it a bit. The fire rate is now 11, and the damage is 39. So basically one lower than the Nemesis AR, but it doesn't matter because it just shreds. I mean, look at it. Yeah, your opponent stands no chance, but so let's see how many shots it takes to the body and the head. So let's start with the body. 3 shots. Wait. What the? Okay, yeah. 3 shots. Then to the head. Still 1 shot. So, and even still, if your opponent is at 150 HP, you're still gonna shred him, bro. I mean, in my opinion, I'm gonna be real here. I think the Nemesis. Nah, I think the Strike AR is way better than the Nemesis just because of the higher fire rate, and I haven't talked about the max size yet, but the Striker has 5 more bullets than the Nemesis AR. Doesn't really mean much when your gun has a higher fire rate, but it could still help you clutch up situations like, you know, a 1v5 or something. So, now there's still another gun that I haven't touched on yet. We have the Henchman assault rifle. It was called something like that. It has a fire rate of 5.25, which isn't great, but it has a damage of 65, which is actually crazy. It's just 2 shots like that. But I feel like Fortnite wanted to have a DMR in Ballistics, so they just picked this one as a DMR, but I feel like you could use it as an AR too, because the fire rate isn't horrible. I mean, it could be worse, okay? And that's all I'm saying. And obviously, 1 shot, it does 260 damage, so even if your opponent has 200 damage, he's getting absolutely destroyed, bro. He stands no chance. And it actually has a P2X scope. Yeah, they actually brought it back with this gun. So yeah, that's a plus too, I guess. So yeah, that's every single assault rifle. Now let's look at the shotguns. Gonna get a bit messy here. And we still have the Deagle and the sniper. So let's start with the sniper. I would absolutely not use this, bro. I think it's terrible. Of course, I mean, it does 150 damage to the body, so it can one-shot people that have 150 health. But I don't know. I don't think it's worth it because the Strike AR can already just do the same thing with a headshot. And you always have first shot accuracy, so I don't know, man. I wouldn't pick the sniper, to be honest. But it has a fire rate of 0.66, mag size of 3, and it does 150 damage. Now let's see how much it does to the head. 750. Okay, that's kind of crazy, but you have this gun over here, which just does 260 60 to the head, and it has a way higher fire rate, and more, you know, bullets. So, yeah, the sniper is actually completely useless. Alright, so let's move on to the shotguns. I left the pump over here. So the pump, um, I'm not really too fond of it. It's honestly kind of trash. It has a fire rate of 0.88 and it does 94 damage. So just short of 100. I mean, honestly, they could have just bumped it up to 100 because why not? Now it doesn't even one shot unless you hit the head, but that's like you just, you know, do that. And you even do more damage with the pump, so I honestly wouldn't see a reason to use it. Especially because of the rage, you know, pump. It's not really a pump, it's like a shotgun, more like a shotgun. Uh, it does a bit less damage. It has a higher fire rate though, and a higher mag size, but oh, it's actually okay. Look, the hammer pump uses shells, so you can like reload shots one at a time. Meanwhile, the shotgun uses a whole mag, so I mean that's kind of a downside, but it's just way better to use this. Look, it still does 100 damage to the head, and you can just shoot faster. Like with this one, you have to like wait for hours for the next shot to come, and by then you're probably dead because the enemy has a striker AR. Alright, so the better shotguns, in my opinion, honestly, the Rage shotgun. It's just way better than the hammer pump. I would never see reason to use that one. But anyways, we still have the Deagle, aka the hand cannon. They actually kind of buffed it, so... But first, look at the stats, hold up. The fire rate is 2, damage is 50, and the mag size is 7. Damage, now, you might say, okay, 50 is much, whatever, but... 150 headshot, bro. You can just one-shot people with 150 HP. This is crazy because it's probably gonna cost way less than the striker AR, so you can do some amazing plays with it. But the main reason why you should honestly just buy it is because look at the fire rate, bro. What? They increased it so much, and you can still headshot. So yeah, I mean, yeah, the Eagle is just the best pistol. The Ranger pistol can just get out of here, bro. It's so bad, bro. Alright, those are all the guns over here. Now we have grenades. So first we have the shield bubble, the impulse grenades, the smoke grenade, the proximity mine, and the it marks enemies nearby. So yeah, that's all it does. So first, let's start with, in my opinion, honestly, okay, the worst. It's the frag grenade. It does, yeah, 50. Oh, never mind. It does 65 damage, but I mean, it doesn't even one shot, and it's honestly not worth it. Like, just get a flashbang or something. Then we have the proximity mine, which is probably pretty. It's pretty bad too. It does like 40 damage, I think. No, 50. Okay, it's still not good. Obviously, can alert you the position of I can't speak, bro. You can just camp with a sniper and put a proximity mine behind you so nobody sneaks up on you. Then we have the, mark enemy grenade. If you throw it, it does a pretty cool effect and it marks all the enemies in the area. Then we have the smoke grenade, which is honestly, I made like it was like a few months ago, I made a Counter-Strike in Fortnite. It was called Cadam. I played it with my good friend Alien Bubble, and bro, I had smoke bombs in there and they were just so overpowered. Like, we always spammed them because they were so good. But they kind of nerfed this one because it has a smaller radius and it takes a long time to appear. But still, if you're on the smoke, you can't see anything. So, yeah, don't go in there. And for all the Counter-Strike players, you can, like, smoke spam. I don't know how it's called, but you shoot it with a silenced gun. And it doesn't show a Actually, maybe you could, but you could just do that, like, without a smoke, too. Alright, now we have the impulse grenade and the shield bubble. Honestly, they should have probably been lower than the smoke bomb, but the shield bubble is pretty neat. I mean, it's just a shield bubble. It protects you from incoming fire. I don't think you can shoot out of it, though. And then we have the impulse grenade, which is honestly kind of bad. Like, when are you gonna use this? Okay, maybe you can get on top of like high positions and stuff if they don't put barriers everywhere. So yeah. Then we have my personal favorite, the flashbang. Bro, it looks so cool. And look, I just turned around. It is so difficult to see when you're flashed, and I think it's gonna be really useful. Like, just rush into a room, throw a flashbang, and you're good, honestly. Because as long as the enemies don't look away, you're good. Okay, nah, never mind. I mean, I just remember the counter to flashbangs. Look, you could just, if flashbang lands in front of you, you can just look down. And the flash just lasts like 1 millisecond. It's really not that big of a deal. So, okay, maybe don't use flashbangs, but you have only like a limited amount of time to react, so I think they're still worth it. So yeah. I still have one thing to talk about and then this video is done. For people that don't know anything about Counter-Strike or Valorant, there's still like a feature where, look, you see your cross in the middle. I forgot its name. It basically shows you where your bullet is gonna hit. But as you can see, it kind of moves out of the center. But so you can see clearly, I have a red dot over here. The red cross represents the middle of the screen, okay, where the crosshair should be. So when I shoot, just follow the white crosshair, okay, because that's where the bullets are actually gonna land at. Yeah, it goes like off center, and that could honestly just mess up people's aim, but you gotta get used to it. I mean, you could just aim down sights too, and it might be worth it, but Valorant already tried it, and people have proven that it isn't. So yeah, just see how you feel about that. I'm probably just gonna aim down sights. I don't know. For somebody who hasn't like, okay, if you're new, you should aim down sights. If you're a pro, it's honestly just faster just doing that. And there's one last thing I want to talk about for all the newbies. So, if you aim down sights, you aren't like safe from bloom. I mean, you can just see it when I move forward and start spraying. The bullets go everywhere except for the point that I actually want to hit. It's basically the same thing as hip firing, just while moving. just that there's like a tighter spread. So yeah, keep that in mind, and I'm excited for tomorrow's release for Ballistic. I'm totally gonna make a video on it, so stay tuned. And I hope I helped you with this tutorial. I'm kind of new to this stuff too, so yeah, sorry if it's kind of bad. And if you couldn't tell, I have a cold, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit weird. And I had to pause sometimes and cough. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.